Imagine being able to walk into a room and instantly sense the emotional atmosphere, feeling the joy, sadness, or anxiety of everyone around you. Imagine knowing, without anyone saying a word, that someone close to you is struggling or feeling hurt. For many, this level of emotional awareness seems like a superpower. However, for empaths, this heightened sensitivity to the emotions of others can feel like both a gift and a burden. Empaths have a unique ability to deeply understand and connect with the feelings of others. They can intuitively sense when something is wrong and often absorb the emotions of those around them. While this emotional intelligence allows them to form deep, meaningful connections and offer comfort to those in need, it can also leave them emotionally drained, overwhelmed, and even vulnerable to emotional burnout. If you are an empath, you know the challenges that come with being highly sensitive to the emotions of others. The constant flood of emotional energy can make it difficult to maintain your own sense of balance and well-being. You may often feel exhausted, emotionally depleted, or weighed down by emotions that aren't even your own. But the good news is that with the right strategies, you can protect your energy, build resilience, and transform your emotional sensitivity into a source of strength. This guide is designed specifically for empaths, those who feel deeply and care deeply. Here, you'll discover practical tools and techniques to practice emotional self-care, build resilience, and navigate the world with greater emotional strength and stability. Let's dive into the Empath's Guide to Emotional Self-Care and Resilience and explore how you can take control of your emotional well-being while still embracing the gift of empathy. 1. Understanding emotional overload. The Empath's Challenge. The first step toward emotional self-care is understanding why empaths often experience emotional overload. As an empath, you have an innate ability to sense and absorb the emotions of others, sometimes even to the point where you confuse other people's feelings with your own. This makes you highly attuned to the emotional energy in your environment, but it can also lead to emotional overwhelm. When you're constantly exposed to the emotions of others, whether it's in your personal relationships, at work, or even in crowded public spaces, you may find yourself feeling drained or anxious without understanding why. This emotional overload can manifest as physical exhaustion, anxiety, or even a sense of emotional numbness. It's crucial to recognize that while your sensitivity is a gift, it's important to learn how to manage and protect your own emotional energy. 2. Setting boundaries, protecting your emotional energy. For empaths, one of the most essential tools for emotional self-care is the ability to set and maintain healthy boundaries. Without clear boundaries, it's easy for empaths to become overwhelmed by the emotions and energy of others. Boundaries allow you to protect your emotional energy and ensure that you are not taking on more than you can handle. Start by identifying situations or relationships where you feel emotionally drained. These may include certain people who rely on you for constant emotional support or environments that are particularly chaotic or negative. Once you've identified these triggers, establish clear boundaries around how much emotional energy you are willing to give. For example, if a friend frequently comes to you with their problems, it's okay to be supportive, but it's also okay to set limits on how much emotional labor you're willing to take on. You might say, "I'm here for you, but I need to take some time for myself as well." By setting these boundaries, you are not only protecting your own well-being, but also teaching others to respect your emotional limits. In addition to setting boundaries with others, it's important to set boundaries with yourself. This might mean limiting the amount of time you spend consuming emotionally charged media, such as social media or news, avoiding environments that are emotionally overwhelming, or giving yourself permission to say no when you need to. 3. Grounding techniques, staying emotionally centered. Grounding techniques are a powerful tool for empaths to stay emotionally centered and prevent emotional overload. Grounding involves bringing your awareness back to the present moment and reconnecting with your own body and emotions. This helps you release any emotional energy you may have absorbed from others and regain your sense of balance. Here are a few effective grounding techniques for empaths. Breathing exercises. Deep, mindful breathing is one of the simplest ways to ground yourself. Focus on your breath, inhaling deeply through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth. As you breathe, visualize yourself releasing any emotions that don't belong to you. Visualization. Imagine that you are rooted to the earth with strong, stable roots extending from your feet into the ground. Visualize these roots anchoring you to the earth and absorbing any excess emotional energy. This helps you feel more grounded and centered in your own body. Nature connection. Spending time in nature is an excellent way for empaths to ground themselves. Whether it's walking in a park, sitting by the ocean, or simply standing barefoot on the grass, connecting with nature can help you release emotional energy and feel more balanced. Physical touch. Physical sensations can help bring you back into your body and the present moment. Try holding a smooth stone, running your hands through cool water, or using a weighted blanket to feel more physically anchored. These grounding techniques can be used anytime you start to feel overwhelmed by emotions, whether they are your own or someone else's. By practicing grounding regularly, you'll be better equipped to manage emotional energy and prevent emotional overload. 4. Practicing emotional detachment. Learning to let go. One of the greatest challenges for empaths is learning how to let go of the emotions they absorb from others. It's natural for empaths to want to help, heal, and support those around them. But it's important to recognize that you cannot carry the emotional burdens of others indefinitely. Practicing emotional detachment doesn't mean becoming cold or indifferent. It simply means learning how to release emotions that don't belong to you. A helpful mantra for empaths is, "Their emotions are not my emotions." Remind yourself that while you can offer empathy and support, it's not your responsibility to fix or carry the emotional pain of others. This mindset shift can help you release the emotional weight that doesn't belong to you and focus on your own well-being. Here are some ways to practice emotional detachment. Visualization release. Visualize the emotions you've absorbed as a heavy weight on your shoulders. Imagine gently lifting that weight off your shoulders and releasing it into the universe. This symbolic act can help you let go of the emotional energy that is not yours to carry. Energy clearing. Some empaths find it helpful to perform energy clearing rituals, such as smudging with sage, using crystals, or taking a salt bath to cleanse their energy. These rituals can help you release any residual emotional energy and create a sense of emotional renewal. Journaling. Writing about your emotions can be a powerful way to process and release them. Take a few minutes each day to journal about what you're feeling and whether those emotions belong to you or someone else. This practice helps you become more aware of the emotional energy you're carrying and gives you a safe outlet for letting it go. 5. Emotional self-care practices. Nurturing yourself. As an empath, it's important to make emotional self-care a regular part of your routine. Emotional self-care involves activities that nurture your emotional well-being and help you recharge your emotional energy. When you prioritize self-care, you're better able to show up for others without becoming depleted. Here are some emotional self-care practices that are particularly beneficial for empaths. Alone time. Empaths often need more alone time than others to recharge their emotional batteries. Make time for solitude and activities that bring you peace, such as reading, meditating, or simply enjoying quiet time by yourself. Alone time allows you to reconnect with your own emotions and release the energy of others. Creative expression. Engaging in creative activities such as painting, writing, music, or dancing can be a powerful way to process and express your emotions. Creative expression allows you to channel your emotional energy into something positive and healing. Mindfulness meditation. Practicing mindfulness helps you stay present in the moment and observe your emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness meditation teaches you to acknowledge your emotions without judgment, which can help you manage emotional sensitivity more effectively. Connecting with other empaths. Sometimes the best way to recharge is by connecting with others who understand what it's like to be an empath. Seek out supportive relationships with fellow empaths who can relate to your experiences and offer validation, understanding, and encouragement. 6. Building emotional resilience, strengthening your inner self. While emotional sensitivity is a beautiful gift, empaths can also benefit from building emotional resilience, the ability to recover from emotional challenges and maintain inner strength. Emotional resilience allows you to face difficult emotions and situations without becoming overwhelmed or depleted. Here are some strategies to build emotional resilience as an empath. Develop a strong sense of self. Knowing who you are and what you stand for is essential for emotional resilience. Spend time reflecting on your values, beliefs, and personal goals. The stronger your sense of self, the less likely you are to be swayed by the emotions of others. Practice gratitude. Cultivating gratitude can help shift your focus from negative emotions to positive ones. Each day, take a few moments to reflect on the things you are grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude helps you build a positive emotional foundation that can buffer you against emotional challenges. Embrace challenges as growth opportunities. Resilience comes from learning how to face challenges and grow from them. Instead of viewing difficult emotions or situations as setbacks, try to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. This mindset shift can help you build strength and adaptability over time. Embracing your emotional sensitivity with strength. As an empath, your emotional sensitivity is a powerful gift that allows you to connect deeply with others and offer compassion and understanding. However, it's important to recognize that this gift comes with the responsibility of caring for your own emotional well-being. By practicing emotional self-care, setting boundaries, and building resilience, you can protect your energy, navigate emotional challenges, and continue to offer support to those around you. Remember, emotional sensitivity is not a weakness. It is a superpower. By learning how to harness your empathy and protect your emotional energy, you can live a life that is both compassionate and resilient. The world needs empaths like you, but it also needs you to take care of yourself. Embrace your sensitivity, practice self-care, and step into your emotional power with confidence.